Hi guys, it's Ray here from City Fan TV. Hope you guys are all doing very well indeed tonight. We're here to talk about give you Manchester City news update. We're going to talk about we'll go through the player ratings for the game against Watford, and we'll talk about the CAS, Court of Arbitration for Sport, and what's happening with the detailed ruling, or as much information as they're going to give us, and why hasn't that seen the light of day yet? What's going on there? And we'll have a little bit of a chit chat about transfers. See what's going on there. Adam, hope you're well, mate. Beyond Ultra Gaming, yeah, it's good to see, but let's be honest, want them to lose because then if United draw against, is it Leicester, the last game of the season, then they get fourth, or they get top four, and they get Champions League. So now Leicester have to win. But hey, Leicester have got it in their own hands. We're not banned, unlucky Scousers. I forgot who you are. Abdal, I'm all right. Faris, I'm all right. How you doing, guys? I'm all right. Not done a lot today. Not in the mood. Not in the mood. Formidable Insurance, how you doing, guys? Not in the mood to do much today. I was trying to do some videos, but I'm trying to work out some classes for my kids as well, and did some weights with my kids. Harry Mills, how you doing, buddy? Did some weights for my kids, so a little bit of exercise all around, so everybody's happy. And we'll just see what's going down. First, I'm just about to do some tidying up. Let's have a look to see if we got a lot of people in the house already. 5 likes already. Thanks, guys. I know that's going to change. So let's see who else is in. Zach, forever, the Blue City Slide. I hope you're doing well. I hope everybody's good. Let's get bang straight into it. Let's do the player ratings for last night, if I can remember who started. It's always a big thing for me to remember who started the game. But anyway, let's go. Edison. Did he do it wrong? Did he have much to do? Not for me. Look, my starting off points are 7 for everybody because we won away from home. We beat Watford 4-0, kept a clean sheet. Edison's a step closer to getting the Golden Gloves, whether he wins it outright or shares it with Nick Pope from Burnley. They're both on 15. And I think you're going to give him a 7. He didn't do out. He had nothing to do. Faris says, do you agree about people saying that attack can't do any better because we scored 97? No, it can do a lot better. Beyond Ultra Gaming gives him 7.5. Aaron says did out. 7s all around. Edison for we're not banned. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure he did anything worth an 8, but if you want to give him an 8, no harm. It's end of the season party time. Big numbers dished out. Fine. Move on to right back. That was Kyle Walker. Thought it might be considered. It wasn't. It was our man Kyle Walker. IGSG, hope you're well. Jesus can't play striker. We haven't got up there yet, Aaron. Let's get through this quickly. So, Walker, look, he got an assist. Walker did. Did all right. Yeah, I can't think of anything majorly wrong that Walker did. 7.5. If you're going to start as let's have a look. 6 from Beyond Ultra Gamer. I think that's for Edison. I can't remember. I don't know. Adam 7.5. They should hit that Centurion goals. Absolutely. Abdullah gives him a 7. Aaron 7. Walker gives 7. Omar Abdul Rahman. Centurions give him a 7. Yeah, it's not good enough, Faris. It's not good enough. I'll talk about that at the end. Harry Mills gives him a 7. 7.5 for Walker. Yeah, I'll go with 7.5. If my base is 7, Walker got an assist. Gonna give him a 7.5. He didn't have a bad game. Watford didn't offer much, but hey, he got an assist. GSG gives him a 7. Centre backs. I was surprised that Pep went with those 2, but hey, you got to keep him going. Garcia didn't do much wrong for me. He did. Hi, Peter Kelly. Hope you're well, but he did one, early on where you could see teams target him. And Peter gives Walker a 6.6. Beyond Ultra Game gives a 7. Now, what the thing is with Walker, with the Garcia, people target him, and he did one move early on where he was last man near the halfway line, and he took his man on. I thought that was brave. Hey, but good on him. He got away with it. It's one of those. You don't get away with it, you're in trouble. You get away with it, we laugh about it. It's always the way. When the goalie takes somebody on, we laugh about it if he gets it right. And if he gets it wrong, we say, why did you do that? Rose Ed, man. Anyway, I'm going to give Garcia a 7. 6.5 from Formidable Centurion. 6.5 for Garcia. 6.5 from Adam and Peter. 6.5 from Where Not Banned. Harry Mills gives him a 7. All these marks are going to be similar. Laporte, he had some good long-range passes. Scored a goal. For me, nothing massively outstanding because there was nothing to do. In all honesty, I'm going to give us a Laporte 7.5. A 9. Wow. Yeah, look, Abdallah, he's got potential. He's got to come through, though. Formidable Centurion says he won't be a top defender. Look, I'll say this, Garcia. He's not looked as composed as he did when I saw him 2 seasons ago. He's not looked as good as he does in the Carabao Cup. But we're playing Premier League football. The kid's 19. I don't know if he's going to make it or not. He hasn't got enough pace for me, but I don't know if he's going to make it or not. But he's shown me enough that he needs to keep playing. He needs to have more games. We don't know. We're just guessing. Yeah, okay, he's got potential. Okay, it's going to get harder the higher the level of football, okay, that he plays. But we'll give the guys due. Hey, Blackburn Blu-ray, you're only a few minutes late. Don't worry about that, mate. So anyway, let's go. Harry Mills gives him a 7.5. Abdallah gives him an 8. 7.5 from Beyond Ultra Gaming. Adam gives a 7.5. I'm going to give him a 7, as I said. I don't think he did anything massively special for me. Nothing gratuitously, no big mistakes. So let's, Garcia's got PL as his agent and might advise him and develop him, but we'll see. Pep's there as well. Laporte gets an 8 from Faris for the goal. Garcia's better than Stones and Ottoman. It's a 7.5 from Umar Abdulrahman. We're going to move on to Cancelo. Well, let's have a look. Cancelo 8 had his best game. Laporte 7 did his job because Watford isn't Arsenal. Improvement on that one, yeah. Cancelo, look, I'll give Cancelo an 8. I'll give Cancelo an 8 because playing left back. And yes, I know it's one good game. Yeah, people say, some people on Twitter, well, it's one good game. It doesn't mean that. And it's partly true, yeah. But it was an exciting game. It really was. It was an exciting performance from Cancelo because he did what Mendy doesn't do. He took men on and he beat them. He beat them comfortably. There was that one move where he actually beat 3 men. And okay, shot was not very good. But I think he played a very good attacking game. Not a lot to do defensively. Keep playing him. And the good thing is now, the versatility. If he can play left or right back, Pep likes versatility. We talk about the way transfers. Pep likes versatility. So Cancelo gets a 7.5. Faris 8 from Harry Mills. Formidable Centurions gives Laporte 7 and Cancelo 7.5. Cancelo gets an 8 from Abdallah. We're not banned. Cancelo should be permanent left back 8.5. What's a lot? Cancelo needs consistency like Mendy and Jesus. Maybe even Mahrez needs consistency too, in my opinion, says Faris. Watch him next year. He will know what's expected. Look, Pep's come out and said a lot of good stuff about Cancelo. He said a lot of good stuff about him. That he's now, he understands best to do. His attitude's right. He's not got this sad face and all that people say. Watford, yeah, it's Watford, but it's good to see he put on a good performance. Rodri, look, what can I say? He had a more than decent game. He had a good shot first half. That was hit the back of Jesus. I'm going to give him an 8. I thought he had a good commanding game overall. We were much quicker in moving that ball around. That made a difference as well as Watford were poor. But that start at half-time was he had 65 completed passes and the whole Watford team had 55 at half-time. I don't know what it was at full-time, but it was just ridiculous. But I'm going to give Rodri an 8. It helps his confidence to play so well, and it was easy. Rodri gets a 6.5 from the Formidable Centurions. Very tight-fisted tonight, mate. Harry Mills gives him a 7.5. When up banned, unlucky Scousers gives him an 8. Who do we have next game? It's Norwich, last game of the season in the league. Abdallah Alamami gives an 8. Let's keep moving forward to get through this. I'm going to get through this rapidly. guys. Rodri gets a 7 from Faris and 7.5 from Beyond Ultra Gaming. KDB, mixed bag for me again. A mixed bag. But look, he got an assist. He had a good free kick. Rodri, yeah, look, give him time. He's a different kind of player as well. Pep wanted remember, Pep wanted a Jorginho type player, and Rodri's more Jorginho than Fernandinho. Rodri gets a naff. Peter Kelly, when was the last time I played? Did more passes than the whole team. It's crazy. But anyway, KDB got an assist, got a good free kick. Wasn't out of this world. I think 7.5 is reasonable. Black Blu-ray. I would have given him a 7, but got an assist. Give him an extra half mark for that. Faris does likewise. Abdallah says between 6 and 7. Phil Foden. I thought it was a bit quiet first half. He got a goal. He was in the right place at the right time. Excuse me. The kid will. That's what you get from drinking visual water. The kid will just get better. The more he plays, the more comfortable he gets. And he was moving around, started off on the right. So I think had a reasonable game. Given something for scoring the goal. Beyond Ultra Gaming gives a 7.5. Foden gets a 7.5 from Peter. I'll go along with that. 7.5. Adam gets a 6.5. Foden gets a 7.5 from Blackpool Blu-ray. 7 from Abdallah Alamami. And an 8 there. Steady. Yeah. I'm giving him a 7.5 because he scored a goal. And he's in the right place at the right time to finish that move off. And he did a pass. He did a pass to Sterling for the where Sterling won the penalty. Yeah, it's true, Faris. You can't expect consistency. I think sometimes we expect too much for some players. Phil gets a 7.5 from Harry Mills. Forward line. Bernardo Silva. He was all right. Not special. Mahrez was on the bench this time. So we have Bernardo up front with Gabby and Raheem. So Bernardo, yeah, steady. Is steady reasonable? Did he do anything special? Trying to think. I can't think of anything massively special from him. Harry gives him a 7. I think 7 sounds reasonable to me as well. So Harry gives a 7 after Phil and a 7 to Bernardo. Bernardo gets a 6 from City All Centurions. Beyond Ultra gave him a 6, and Abdallah gives him a 6. Because my average is 7, and I said that's my standard. I think it was. We've seen he's a massive drop off this season from Bernardo Silva. He'll still have some decent stats out there, and if you're playing in their City team, you should have some decent stats. But he's not been the same. He's not been the same guy. Faris gives him a 7. I'll give him a 6.5. 6.5, slightly below par for him. Moving on, Gabby J. Yeah, he's not a natural striker for me. He had that one in the first half. I remember that back pass where he hits it straight down the goalkeeper's throat, basically. I'm not saying there's minimum 7. Faris, that's my benchmark. So if you had an average game, you get a 7. If you did something special or a bit better, you go up, and a bit below, you go down. Gabby, I'm going to give Gabby 6.5. Faris gives him a 7. Blackpool Blue gives him a 7. Yeah, born offside, Gabby. Adam gives him only a 4.5. So I saw that first time, Adam. Saw it first time. Yeah, caught offside. It was only minor, but it wasn't by much, but still, you shouldn't be caught offside. And I've got to dock him something for hitting a ball straight down the goalie's throat. That's poor from me. And Raheem Sterling had a mixed bag for me. Look, he scores 2 goals. He looks fantastic. That first goal, yeah, he absolutely thundered it into the net. Penalty. It was a great save from Ben Foster, but he should have scored. And then he got the rebound. So he's, so you give him 1 point for the goal, knock him off half a point for the miss. But he had a few of the good chances where I think he should have passed. He's just a bit greedy. And if you're taking a shot when there's a potential better opportunity to pass, then it's not good when you don't score. Still gets 7.5 from Blackpool Blu-ray. Still frustrating, absolutely. Absolutely. 8 from Kieran. Hi, Kieran. Hope you're well, buddy. Formidable Centurions says Gabby hasn't left from Kun yet. Stirling 7 did okay, but scored 2 goals. Absolutely, Peter. I mean, Faris has given him an 8.5 and another 8, and Harry Mills given him an 8, and Adam gives an 8. I'll give him an 8 because look, he scored 2 goals. But obviously, I'm looking at some of the negative things, from him missing the penalty, and a couple of others where he could have had 5 goals. Sterling could have had 5 goals. But anyway, he's been good since the restart. Says Beyond Ultra Game gives him an 8. Abdallah gives him an 8. Cancelo and Rodri dictated the match. Cancelo was in beast mode. He was in beast mode. I think he had a pretty good game. Right, guys, we're going to move on. Cass, what's happening with Cass? Well, we've had the verdict. The verdict came out last Monday. City's 2-year Champions League ban overturned. The 30 million euro fine totally removed, and a 10 million euro fine for not cooperating with UEFA was imposed instead. Now we're waiting for the more detailed ruling. The background and the information as to why they've done what they did. We're waiting for that detailed report, and it's just been delayed and delayed and delayed. Now, I think the way it works, different people tell you different things. Some people are saying you need both parties to agree for it to come out. I thought that's what was the case initially, that both parties had to agree for it to be released. I know both parties had to agree for there to be, I think, press or some sort of reporting during the case. I think that was true. Both parties had to agree. If one said no and the other said yes, it would have happened. I think this time, if one party objects, then I'm not sure if it still goes out. Now, someone told me the other day that they were expecting it out Wednesday or Thursday. They were really expecting it out today. And it may come out tomorrow. I don't think it'll be as late as Friday. I'd be really annoyed if it is Friday, because we want to see it, want to read it, want to report about it. Yeah, Faris, we need some last couple of minutes, guys. I only got a couple of minutes left. We're going to talk. So we're moving on from Cass. It's imminent. Imminent it is. Saying it may never be made public if one doesn't want it to come out. I'm not sure. I was told it was going to be this week. Peter. And I'm surprised it hasn't come out yet. But I was told somebody yesterday 36 hours, Wednesday or Thursday. So I'm just waiting for let Thursday ride. But we'll have to see. City haven't opposed its release, as from what I gather. City are quite happy for it to be released. It's UEFA who is, who are the ones who haven't said anything about whether they want it released or not. And if it's not going to be released, I think it's going to be UEFA's fault. Anyway, in terms of, I'll talk the last 2 minutes, guys. Last 2 minutes, we'll talk about transfers. We do need a leader. We do need some captaincy kind of material. I think that, but captain will be KDB. But we need somebody who's going to lead. Somebody at the back. Laporte, I don't think is a leader. Is Koulibaly going to be the kind of leader? That'd be interesting. We talked about many different people, and I will try and do some more transfer gossip tomorrow. I just need to have some time to do it. But we're looking at, if we get Nathan Ake, makes me think we're not going to get David Alaba if we get Ake and Koulibaly. Because what we could end up with next season is you end up, let's say we get rid of Stones and Otamendi. We have Laporte, Koulibaly, Ake, Garcia, Howard Bellis as our centre-backs. Left-backs, let's say Mendy stays. We have him. We have Cancelo who can play there, or Cancelo who can play there, and with Nathan Ake who can play there, potentially play there. He has that versatility. Right back, we have Kyle Walker and Cancelo. So I'm quite content there. Defensive midfield, we've got Rodri and you can argue Gundogan. We might get Ismail Benassa. If you get that, he's versatile as well, in my opinion. I think that's going to be... Faris, Mendy stays, I think. Unless someone's willing to pay the money, I think Mendy stays. That's a possibility, Peter, absolutely. I think Mendy stays. Zinchenko may move into midfield. or he's another option at left back. It's good to have that flexibility. Okay, that's what I said. Well, I'm not saying he's going to be first choice. You know, he's going to be fighting for that place if he is first choice. But then I understand what you're saying. But I think if Walker's not going to play, then we're quite happy to stick Cancelo there, and we've got Mendy. We'll have Ake. So I think we're covered with that defense. Midfield, getting Ismail Bennacer, defensive midfield is sorted. Get Ferran Torres. That's supposed to be done and dusted. They're not going to announce it yet. Obviously, window's not even open, I think, and they don't want to put off. They don't want to put off any player who's, you know, Stones is not a cup game player. Stones, Pep said he needs games, he needs time. Ferran Torres, I think, is a done deal, Kieran. You know, look. Always at the last minute, I, Danny Chumi, just had to go, buddy. I had to go back and watch all this. Always at the last minute, something goes, and suddenly you start hearing United are interested and Dortmund are still interested. But I just think that's possibly trying to squeeze an extra, 10 grand a week out of City on his wages. That's honestly what I think, or a little extra money on the transfer fee, an extra 4 or 5 million euros on the transfer fee. That's how I believe it to be. But I'll talk about that, Pete, in a second. So, yeah, if we get Ismail Bennacer there, I think that sorts out defensive midfield out, attacking midfield. We've already got Bernardo, we've got KDB, we've got Foden, and we've got Gundogan, if we need him. Left wing, we've got Sterling already, and we'll get this kid. Who's from Bennacer? But I think we're too many people, Abdallah. I'll sit down and do the numbers tomorrow, but I think we'll have one too many non-homegrown on that basis. But if we can get, but I think going into next season with Foden, Gundogan, KDB, and Bernardo Silva could be enough. And we've got Mahrez on the right, Sterling on the left, Ferran Torres as well, play wing. If we end up getting, Lautaro Martinez as well. Wow. I'll say it now. Wow. Because, look, get those two defenders, get the defensive midfielder, winger, and striker. 5 players. But the problem with Pep said we're going to go with 80 to 85 of what we've already got. To me, Ferran Torres is going to be a second choice initially. So let's not look at him. Pep's looking at 2 to 3 players who are ready to start in that team. One of them is Koulibaly. That's my opinion. One of the starters will be Koulibaly if we get him. And then there's going to be somebody else somewhere who's going to be a starter. Now, it could be Nathan Ake plays left back. I'm not sure. Ismail Bennacer as a defensive midfield. And Lautaro Martinez up front. If Pep's true, 2 or 3, and if we move Zinchenko to midfield, then there's no space. You're right. Ismail Bennacer is a different player, Faris. Ismail Bennacer is a player we haven't got. He's a box-to-box midfielder. So he's more on the defensive side. So, if in some games we want Rodri as a DM, if in some games we want Ismail Bennacer, they're different kind. I totally agree, Kieran. I miss 4 strikers. But if we get Lautaro Martinez, then we've got Gabby J, Lautaro Martinez, and Sergio. So I think 3 is probably all we're going to squeeze out of this. 3 strikers. We'll have too many players. Guys, that's me lot. I wanted to finish by 9. Got a delivery coming soon. Misters can like to help out. Catch us tomorrow. We're going to try and start doing some more transfer stuff. So I needed time. Not many people come on watching streams in the morning. If I could get 10 people, if I could guarantee 10 people on a stream in the morning, I'd do a transfer. I do a live transfer thing every day, a specific time. But I just don't think we're going to get enough people in the morning. But my plan is to do videos every day now and stick at a video as well as a live stream. So what we're saying at Formidables, I'm going to finish off on this. Edison, Walker, Koulibaly, Laporte, Ake, Rodri, Husmawa, KDB, Sterling, Torres, Martins. I don't think Torres will be above Mahrez. Certainly not to start. Thank you very much, Blackpool Blu-ray. Bennacer is very good. I need to do my video on Bennacer, bring on Ultra Gaming. If I get time tomorrow, Thursday or Friday, my video on Benassa will come. I'm trying to get I've got an interview with somebody, hopefully on Friday. Busy guy, man. Busy guys. But we'll see. We'll try and get it all out. Guys, take care. We'll see you tomorrow. Aki's left back. Why not? He played left back for Watford on loan. It was 5 years ago. Cheers. Thank you very much, Peter. Thank you, everybody, for coming on. And we'll catch you tomorrow. Stay lucky, Blues.